Assalamu alaikum and adab. Welcome to our talk show Little Voices, Great Ideas. I am Muqaddas and we are back with our new series after a very long time. And the first guest of our new series is Limia Mir. Limia, please introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum and adab. I am Limia Mir of class 9 and today we are going to have a discussion on Ramadan.
As she already told you, today we are going to discuss about Ramadan. Before starting the discussion, I am going to tell you what Ramadan is. Ramadan is the 9th month in Islamic calendar. It's considered one of the holiest months for Muslims and is marked by the period of fasting as considered in one of the 5 pillars of Islam. The first verses of Quran were revealed to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the month of Ramadan. Would you like to add something to this?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Praise be to Allah for the blessing of Islam. It is the greatest blessing of Allah that He made for us such a special month from the rest of months. Ramadan is a month of fasting, liberation from fire, in which the doors of Jannah are opened, the doors of fire are closed, and the devils are submerged on the seabed. It is clearly evident from the hadith, إِذَا جَاءَ رَمَضَانَ فُتِحَتْ أَبْوَابُ الْجَنَّةِ وَغُلِّفَتْ أَبْوَابُ النَّارِ وَصَدَفَتِ الشَّيَاطِينُ. It means that in the month of Ramadan, the devils are submerged on the seabed and the doors of Jannah are opened and the doors of fire are closed. In the month of Ramadan, Allah increases the reward of good deeds, and it said, one who performs an Umrah in Ramadan, it is equivalent to Al-Hajj with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the month of Ramadan, a special night known as Laylatul Qadr, the night in which the great Quran was revealed to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Surah Al-Qadr, Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alfi shahr. In this ayah, it is said that the Laylatul Qadr is better than 1,000 months. In this night, the livelihoods and the deadlines are estimated and the angels descend with mercy upon earth. This is the significance of Ramadan.
You are absolutely right, Limia. So, Limia, we Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan. So, can you please tell us how does fasting work?
Fasting is so simple. First of all, we Muslims have to wake up before dawn to eat the first meal of the day called Sahri. And then the fasting starts for the whole day until sunset. And then we have to break our fasts with a short meal known as iftar.
Okay, correct. So, Limia, we Muslims fast during the month of Ramadan and there must be some importance of this month. Can you please tell us what's the importance of Ramadan and why do we Muslims need to fast?
First of all, fasting during Ramadan is one of the 5 fundamental pillars of Islam and all Muslims are required to take part in this. Fasting during Ramadan makes us remind of our dependence on God for sustenance, and it shows us how it feels like to be hungry or thirsty so that we can feel the compassion for poor and needy people. And also during the month of Ramadan, we have to curb our negative thoughts and emotions such as jealousy, anger, and especially gossiping. It is mentioned in the Quran, وَيْلٌ لِكُلِّ هُمَزَةٍ لُمَزَةٍ. Woe to every slanderer and woe to every deformer. So we have to curb negative thoughts. And when we curb our negative thoughts, we eventually become a successful person. So that's why fasting during Ramadan is really necessary.
Yeah, correct. Gossiping is one of the biggest sin and one who is involved in gossiping is compared to those who has eaten the flesh of their dead brother. And it's also written in Quran. So, Limia, we believers believe in Quran, we Muslims believe in Quran. So what does Quran says about Ramadan?
In the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 183, it said, Ya ayyuhallazina amanu kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. It means, oh you who believe, fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you so that you may develop God consciousness. And our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, during the month of Ramadan, one who fasts with faith and hope of earning reward, all his previous sins will be forgiven. And one who wakes up and stays up during the Laylatul Qadr, all his previous sins will be forgiven.
Yeah, Limia, I have also heard about that. One who fasts during the month of Ramadan with faith and hope, all his previous sins will be forgiven. So, Limia, at last, would you like to give us some advice or we can say message for Ramadan?
Yeah, why not? I would like to say that all Muslim brothers and sisters, we should try to abstain ourselves from doing bad activities, such as smoking cigarettes, drinking any kind of liquor, and especially listening to music. Nowadays, Muslims are so obsessed with music that they say music is life, but music is a sin. About music, it said, indeed, music plants in your heart the fitna and it develops evil thoughts in your heart or in your mind. And also, I've heard that music is the Quran of Shaitan, and clapping, whistling, and dancing are his prayers. So, we should completely avoid listening to music. Instead, what should we try to do? We should try to spend time with our family. We should try to offer tahajjud. We should try making du'as and read Quran and other things. That's how we can make ourselves a successful person in this month of Ramadan.
Thank you, Limia, for your advice, and we should obviously avoid these things in the month of Ramadan. I thank you again for your time. At last, I would like to give you best wishes for Ramadan. May Allah bless you all. Thank you so much for watching. We will meet you in next episode. Till then, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum.